This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to start today's lesson at about the last object, that is report. So what is the report first, and then we will come to the practical task. Report is an important shared document. Supports better decision making between the concerned people. That is the report. So at the end of the day, it is an important document. Report works different than forms. The mechanism is different. How the form sends and pushing the data inside the story, while this report gets pulls the data out from that story, the same story. So that is stable. And by the same way, could be managed by set of controls and tools. And we will not talk about this in our course. Just we need to focus on the first point. Then we need to come to the creating a new report. How can we do so? In very simple steps. First, the method, that is report wizard. Second, which source, table or query, we call it source. Which field I have to include in my report. This grouping technique, just we will ignore it. We will move to the next step. Sorting, if you need your data to be sorted again, if you remember it inside the query, how to sort your data. Again, you can do it over here. Again, we will ignore it. The layout and the orientation of your report, because the report, it is a document and that could be printed. Yeah. So how do you lay out of that report? How do you want the orientation of the page, that is horizontally or vertically, landscape, and we call it portrait. So we will not do anything again. We will move to the last, that is the name. That means as if we are concerning about first step, that is the wizard, moving to the source, selecting the fields, and after that we will move next till we reach to the name. So let us do it practically, so that we have to go inside our access. Yes, for creating any new object, you have to move to create. Then you have to come to the reports group over here. All these are methods to create a new report, but we are sticking to whom? To report wizard, like form wizard, like query wizard. So let us select report wizard method. Click over there. And after that, you have to decide which source, a table or a query. So report, query, or a table, this is our source for our new report. My computer is a little bit slow, heavy of data. So from here, we will select the source. Same the way like query, like form, and now we are reaching to the last object, that is a report. Just be patient, please. So set of sources, I'm going to select the first one, that is table flight information. Next, which fields do you want included within your new report? You have to move it to this side. Just click here. I moved everything. Next will take me to the grouping. If you want to group this data based on which field data, you can select it here. This is, we call it grouping. Do you want to add any grouping levels? Please move to the next. Don't do anything beyond our course. Now here, if you want to select any field for sorting your data, no, we don't want. If you remember this ascending and descending, no, we don't want. So just move by next to the next step. So it is a page, it is a document. So you have to select the layout in which way we will keep it tabular as it is, and which orientation that is portrait vertically, landscape horizontally. Again, we will not do anything. We will move to next. So over here you have to provide your report name. We will keep it as it is, flight information RPT. Such way my report is completed. My report is completed. So such way, this is how to get a new report. I will do it again. I will cancel this. So create, coming to the report wizard, which source, moving the fields. Next, you don't want to do any grouping. Next, no any sorting. Next, will not touch the layout and the orientation. And next, report name. Yes, it is RPT, short for report. And when we click on finish, we will get one more category that is called report, and we have one element within that category. It's called flight information report. So if you observe, we have flight information table, TBL, over here, and we have flight information QRY, query. We have flight information FRM, that is a form. And last, we have flight information RPT, a report. It will open to us in the design view. So it is a document. It is here, flight information RPT. Same way like creating form, like creating a query using the tool that is wizard. So now we have our form ready for us. So report views, we have many views, but we are sticking to only two: design view and report view. Design view and report view. So automatically will open to us in this view. That's the report view. And when we click here, so we have report view, we have layout view, we have design view, and we have print preview. This is a print preview. If you want to print it right now, you can do it. So moving between report view, this one, and coming to the design view, this one. So within the design view, we need to know some elements, very important elements within that. So report header, page header, detail, page header, report footer, and last property sheet. So the elements within the design view, the most important elements I'm talking. So that is 6 of them. Report, or actually we have report header and report footer, page header and page footer. Between them, we have a detail. The sixth one, that is property sheet. When we come over here, so this is the area of report header, and at the very bottom, report footer. Within this one, we have paid header, and correspond to that, we have paid footer. Between them, we have the details. So you have to know these elements and the property sheet from over here. When you click on this button, you will get it. All the property elements, and when we click once again, it will be hidden or disappear. So you have to know these things. Then we will come to deal with this task. We need to change the title of our report. Instead of RPT, this is a document. Everything have to be very clear. So this is flight information report completely. This is our report title, and we need to do some enhancement for this title. That's why we have to move to format, and we can select font type from over here. Let us select any font. BLMT, for example, and we will increase the size such a way. Let me make it 20. I will increase the area over here. I want to make it bold. I want to select font color such a way. Enough. Okay, so this is a report title. We are doing some enhancement. Okay, what about the paid header? What it hold? What we have over there? We have the field name. All these are field names. So we need to do some enhancement. We can select font type from over here. We can select size. We can select an effect such way, and we can select some coloring. Let me make dark blue, and I want to keep it in center alignment. Okay, within the detail, we have field data, actual data. So again, we will do some format such way, font type, font size, some effect, and we can select any color over here. We will keep it as it is, black, and we will keep it in the middle such way like this, except the name. I want to move it to the left, and address as well, because this is text. It's better to keep it to the left. So we are finishing what we are finishing: formatting, enhancement, our detail of the report, and last we will come to the paid footer. We can select it from the very far left side, and we can do some enhancement as well for our footer, that including the or having date and paid number. So such way, this is our report have been completed, and simply save it, and you can have a look by moving to report view. So this is my report look like this way, and everything is fine. Then simply you can print it, and you have a report with you, as simple as can. So such way we are creating our report. If the thing is not matching with you, you can get back to the designs. For example, for this flight number, we can either we keep this flight number to the right side, or we can move the actual data to the left side. Same things for the aids, because number and text will be some different of mismatching. Let me get back to the design. So for this one, I will keep it back to the left side. For the aid, again, we will keep it back to the left side, or you can move this one to the right side. And then for this client ID, I'll keep it such a way. Save and have a look. Now things are fine if you observe it. So now it is straightforward. So such way we are completing creating our report as simple as can, and by this way everything is completed within this course. Very easy task for the report. Just you have to add some format. We'll not go beyond that because we don't have time. So such way we are finishing the report. If you remember last time for the form, we said we can keep a button at the end of our form controls after the opening form over here. Just we can keep one more button here to open a report, and let us do it right now. If you remember that, so you have to go to the design. You have to hold the control. You have to move it beside the detail area. And this is report operations. What do you want to do? We need to open a report, but we cannot move to finish because simply which one? That's why we have to move to the next. And fortunately, we have only one report. So that is flight information RPT. Yes, it is. And we will finish it. Just align it beside the group. Save it and have a look. Then when we click this one, it will open this form for us. We finish it right now. So such a way we are finishing everything regard the database, whole things. That is table, query, form, and report. Next class on Wednesday at the same time, I will have switchboard to control the whole things, and that is form till we come to that point. And if you have any doubt, if you have any question, you can get back to me by WhatsApp or whatever. Such way our task is completed, it's done. And uh, final exam decision was not taken yet. So don't worry about the exam at all. It will be the easiest and the best way for you. But final exam will include only the online materials. The online materials that is given by me. It means chapter 1 is not included in the exam anyway. Got it? So only from the first class, online class, to till this moment only. Such way, we are completing our task. Next class, as I told you, just that is switching boards. We will talk about that next time, inshallah. So anybody having any doubt, any question, can write, can chat with me right now. If everything is clear and session is over. Is it clear, everybody? Can I close the chapter? Okay, thanks Omnia. And I send I upload exercise for you in. Thank you, Abraham, as well. I send I upload exercise form in Moodle. Hope that you done it. And I'm going to upload an exercise for this report as well. So stay safe, and I'm going to close the chapter over here. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.